Does the government have the say in what we put into our bodies, and why should they have that say over us? I would like to bring to your attention a growing epidemic in the United States, as much as a health concern. In a 2010 study conducted by CNN, it was estimated that 22 million Americans are now addicted to some sort of illegal illicit drug. This was a 1% increase over 2007's survey. Not only this, but people that are using these drugs most likely administer them via needle and are giving each other some really nasty diseases, HIV, AIDS. It's pretty terrible. Well, if all these Americans are getting these drugs and they're illegal here, then how are they coming here and why? Mexico's drug cartels are taking them from Mexico and they're bringing them here. In 2010, the DEA actually seized 800 pounds of heroin, 20,000 pounds of cocaine, and roughly 10,000 pounds of marijuana from Mexico. It's becoming such a growing concern that Mexico does not know what to do with the problem. They have actually turned their own army against them, causing people, much like people our age with guns, to go fight these criminals that are bringing these drugs up there. In Juarez, Mexico, death is a reality. It is estimated that 45 people a day are killed either in crossfire of these cartels between the army or by simply being involved with these cartels. In 2011, the DEA found that these cartels were sending operatives even farther into the U.S. They were bringing their product here to sell to the Americans with the addiction. They're reaching as far as Chicago and other main cities such as Los Angeles, New York, East, West Coast, everything. This is a really growing concern. People are dying, people are getting diseases because of this addiction that we have, because the government is saying what we can and what we cannot put in our bodies. A possible solution to this would be like in Portugal, they made a law starting in 2010 where they completely decriminalized all drugs. Since then, now 10 years later, this was enacted in 2001, their addicts from roughly 100,000 decreased to almost 50,000. Teen usage rates decreased nearly 50%. Their HIV and AIDS cases decreased nearly 50%. Crime rates decreased nearly 50%. So that's a lot of people that are being saved from the so-called decriminalization. This decriminalization is not, you can just do whatever drug you want and it's okay. If you get caught driving, you have a DUI. You get caught doing this out in public or near children, you're going to get a ticket or probably arrested. They treat these drugs just like they would alcohol or cigarettes. You use them on your own time, and you don't use them around people that could possibly be harmed by this, and in a safe way to not spread any diseases. Properly dispose of needles that you use instead of in the trash or in parking lots. The Washington Post has commented on this because America is supposed to be a superpower and we cannot enact this policy. They estimated that roughly a kilo of cocaine, street value $3,000, $5,000, depending on quality, could literally be diminished to $500 with shipping costs and FedEx mail. We're literally taking this product that people are making so much money off of, we're reducing that and cutting things in half. So I would just like to say, does the government really have a say in what we put in our bodies? Is it really making a difference if all these people are dying every day from the border all the way here in the mainland? Why are we buying this stuff from criminals? And that's pretty much all I have to say. If anyone has some questions about that.